Prime TV, a one-stop entertainment website for news, live sports, TV reality shows, and top-notch Nollywood movies. Log on to our website www.kingsprimetv.com, or you can download the app on Google Play Store or Apple Store and get entertained just the way you like it.
My name is Daniel Eka. I do welding for a living. This is a dream line which I had it in my dream one certain time when I was still a child. So I went to a workshop just like this. I saw people doing stuff I was dreaming of back then. So that was how I put an effort to it. And now I know I'm not somewhere, but I plan to reach somewhere. So that was how I get into the welding work. I start learning, like I started as a trainee. I finished learning. I learned my work for 4 years complete. I have my certificates. So I say the work is a very good job. We base on many things. Apart from all these gates, we build on tank. We build warehouse, still here. So we have many things we are into. So the job is a very nice job. I like the work. They accept, and they help me out in a lot of things, like my PPE, things I need to buy for my work. They were there with me up till today. So they helped me a lot. To me, that is the easiest job I know I can cater with, anytime, anywhere. That's my job. Yes, I have. I'm very satisfied because at least it keeps food on my table. I'm not hungry. As far as I come out on a daily basis, I have what to take home daily. So I'm very happy with the job. I can't regret it. I'm not regretting it. I'm happy with the job. So much happy. But I plan to further it to an extent, like moving out of this country, because sometimes I do watch YouTube. I see what other guys are doing. So I need to be like them, even more than them. In the next 5 years, let me just say, my plan is in the next 7 years, I plan to be a boss on my own. Like having my own company, training other boys into this. That is, it should be like a factory. Yeah, it should be like a factory. I have a particular thing I'm producing, at least to help, if not any country, but Nigeria. Because where I see this Nigeria this day is not moving forward. So we the youth have to keep something aside, a creative thing, to make sure that at least when other countries see it, they take example from it. So that is my plan. The few challenges I can quickly recall is maybe sometimes you have a job and you are not being paid immediately, like bargaining on the price, you and the customer, and he's not being able to pay you all the money or advance. Then you start using your own personal money to start going for the job. As time goes on, when you finish the job, for him to pay you the money becomes the problem. That is the only challenge I see. But apart from that, every other thing is okay. I don't see any challenge. Because if you do your job well, you won't have any problem with any customer. You treat your customer well, you welcome them. So you do the job which you are asked to do. So there is no challenges than that. We are very close to each other. We share problems together. If we have issues, there are things I don't know. There are things I know, you don't know. So we share opinion together. It makes us grow. We are united. We are united together. There is. There are things you need to put on. As in, when you, as a workman in the morning, when you come to work, there are things you need to put on, which is, in all, is PPE. So your glass, your safety boots, your hand glove, your helmet. I have mine. That's why I didn't make use of it, but I have mine. So there are those things that you can use to prevent accidents or injury during time for work. Those are the things you need to use. Apart from that, nothing. Except there's a work you go out of workshop, which is the outside work. There are things you need to use. When it's time for that, then we'll know how to bargain on it, as in to go along with it. Yeah, when I was a trainee, I enjoyed a lot, which is normal. It's normal. You can't just, no one will just train on a welding work without having at least a little bit injury. That one is sure. I have. First of all, not only the step. If you don't have the zeal, you don't need to go for it. Many has gone through this journey and left without anything, not achieving something. So my advice to those that want to join, if you don't have it in mind, don't come. It won't work out well for you. If you want to become a welder, you need to have that feeling that you really want to become this welder, not just because my friend is a welder, let me become a welder too. It's not all about that. Have the passion. Me, I have the passion for this work. I love the work so much. I'm proud to be a welder. Very, very, very much proud. So don't just on your own say I want to become because my friend has become, or because my friend is making money. Your friend can be making money from there, but when you go into it, you don't see money. Because he or she has the zeal. He has the work in mind, that he loves this work. He has the passion for the work, just as I'm doing. I love the work so much. So my advice to them is that look for something that suits you to do for yourself. Maybe business, maybe any other thing. There are carpentry work out there, but people are looking carpentry work as no business job or as a lazy man job, but it's a good job. So that is what I have to tell the young ones coming up. Maybe they want to go into welding or something else. That's what I have for them. The biggest moment as a welder is when I'm in my welding field. That's the biggest moment. I love doing the job, and I enjoy it when I'm in the moment of working, not only in the workshop. Maybe when I go for an outside job. We'll stay there, at least we smile together, make fun, then start our job as normal. So that is a good moment I always achieve. You know, in this time of the world is now civilized to an extent in which we have internet, which you can easily share things to people, not only in Nigeria but outside the world, worldwide. So I have my Facebook account, I have my Instagram account. I've shared my works on my Facebook account, but I know I haven't shared on my Instagram account due to some little challenges. I've not been able to cope with my account because I was having issues. So, but soon I will start doing that. The little I can, I've been doing it, at least to show people. So sometimes people do call me from there. If I can do such work, I said yes. Sometimes I do attach with someone. So that's it. My works are everywhere, sure. The good job make me exceptional. It's better for you to do a good job. One, a good job, and use a good material to work for someone, whosoever it may be. the price of your schedule is not okay, it is better you say the truth that you cannot make use of this amount of money to do this job. So that is what makes people come back, because I do to their satisfaction, not to my own satisfaction. That's it. Never for once, and never would that even be. Nobody is above mistake. It should be a mistake, and the challenge is for me to sit up more. It wasn't really easy. Let me just cut it short. It wasn't really easy, but we went over it, and it was okay. So there were some mistakes in which we took, so but we later correct the mistake. So we shouldn't go into that much. Yeah. Why not? Who doesn't like a good thing? I will, because when I expand this place, I will make sure I teach other people the way to at least live a good life. One, living a good life won't make you to go and steal. It won't make you to think negative things. You have a good thought for yourself. Likewise to your family. So me, having that privilege to have a loan, I will be very happy. So that at least I can help other people. There are less privileged people. Apart from people that want to learn the work, there are people you can easily help that does not have hand, which is less privileged. So I will be very happy. My advice to them is very simple. They should look for something doing. School is good, but handwork is also better. So that is what I have for them. They should look for something doing. You can be going to school, and with the work you learn somewhere, you fashion money for yourself. As simple as that. Four years. I find myself here. I'll further my education. That was sure. Because without education, it messed up. So I'll further my education. I will still be going on my normal jobs. So I have the intent of furthering my education. That is just all. So that I have other knowledge. My brain will be wide enough to capture things and other things, because this is a modern world. Things are changing. Technology are coming up. So there will be a time you will not use your hand to do some certain works. So yeah, I've been watching things. I know what's happening, sure. Yeah. Wedding engineer. Then I will not be working on my own. People will be in the field for me. Okay, we have like square pipe. Square pipe are in different size and in different like millimeters. So this square pipe, we have 2x2 square pipe. We have 2x4 square pipe. We can use it to make protector. And the thickness we use here is from 3 mm up, not 3 mm down. It will last for you. It will give you a better life. What I mean by a better life, it will last longer than the one of 2 mm. So those are the material we use. Then that is for protector or gates. We use square pipe too for gates. Those are in big sizes, not the smaller one. Just like I mentioned, 2 inches. Those are in gates. Then in maybe tank, we use plates. 8x20 plates. Like if we want to form underground tank, like one underground tank, we make use of 5 plates. Exception of the cover, because we have the cover, we make use of 5 sheets of plates. So those are the 10, and the mm is 6 mm thickness. So We base on gas tank. If you need a gas tank, we base on that. The mm is 8 mm thickness. We have our ways of doing it. It's not something I will just explain. So we have a way of doing it. We are professionals for that. So those are the materials we use. In terms of warehouse, it's HB, depending on the kind of warehouse. So when we finish our job, to make the work look good and nice, we have to paint it. Even though we don't paint it by ourselves, we give it out for a painter. But the job is done by us. Giving it out for a painter does not mean we are not the one that do the job. We just want to showcase the surface of the job for it to look good. So that's it. If I see the zeal in he or she, then I will let he or she go, because it's a nice job. It's not a bad work. Depending on the perspective that people out there are doing it. Many people are not following the normal procedure, are not going the normal way in doing the job. But at least we are trying our best. It's not really easy, but we are trying. My advice to viewers, the only advice I have for them that they should try and help us. We coming up. We should call it the upcoming welders. Yes, that is what we are. So we are the upcoming welders. So they should help us. We can't do this on our own. We can't do it by ourselves, but through God. So followed by the viewers. At least when they view, they see our works, they can support us in any way they can. So that's just all. That's all. Okay, for the people out of school without the job, my advice to them, just as I said earlier, that normal. I know some people don't have that mindset then because of how the world is. Everybody wants to go to school. If they have that mindset, they would have known that it is good to have a handwork, so that when going to school, should in case you are not able to pick up, because sometimes financial can stop you from furthering your education. So, but with your handwork, as simple as that, you can be fetching money from somewhere and be assisting yourself without your parents. So my advice to them that they should look for anything handwork is worth living. So they should look for the handwork to do, so they can have their daily bread, they can help themselves before furthering their education. That's my advice to them, before even furthering their education. That was why I said, let me learn this work, then I can put myself into school. There is part-time school, which I can still go. Certificate matters. So that's my advice to the audience. My name is Daniel Eka. Keep watching Entrepreneur's Corner on King's Prime TV.
King's Prime TV, your one-stop entertainment platform for live sport, news, top-notch Nollywood movies. Please log on to www.kingsprimetv.com or download our app from the Google Play Store or iOS to get entertainment just the way you like it.